Man, what's going on, everybody? Swagged out, and
Nika,
that's right.
welcome back. It's been a while.
It's been a while. Actually been the first time since we've done this, I think,
Yes.
in this way. So why are we doing it this way? Well, number one, we just finished a live with our friend May that has a great cause that she's working on right now for breast cancer awareness. And we wanted to help out with that. And then we're like, you know what? We're already dressed up.
Since we're all looking cute in our pink.
The camera is already set up. Let's talk about some stuff. And this has been on our radar since we've gotten it, and it's been a minute. And we've independently done some stuff. But now's a great time to talk about it together because there are two fragrances, two perspectives. Everybody has their favorite, especially here. So we are going to get into the latest release. It is a duo from Mind Games, and this is Prodigy and Mentor. And these are two really, really crazy concepts they came out with. I love the fact that they did it this way. So we're about to get into it, but before anything, because of course we are those types of folks. Salud, and salud to you, good folks, for joining us today or watching this video. So I'm gonna put this off to the side because I don't want to be in my way. Let's get into it. So first things first, we both smelled both of these fragrances, and oddly enough, one stood out to me, one stood out to you. And which was the one that captured your attention?
Prodigy. For me, Prodigy is such a feminine. I know it's unisex, but for me, it's such a feminine, sexy, sultry, sophisticated fragrance that, oh my God, it's so sexy. If you've been watching, and then some of you been watching, you know that if I was a signature scent type of girl, this would be my signature scent because it speaks. It's just so good.
Sexy, sultry, sophisticated, a little alliteration for those that love it, but it actually does capture the fragrance in a great way.
Yes.
So what was it about this fragrance specifically? And to be fair, when we tried that one, we really didn't get to try the second one till we met up with George Tomov Thank you, George. We met with him over in Vegas, and he had everything set out so that I can fall in love with the fragrance that caught my attention, which is Mentor. And this is this is a bad boy. This is, man, I don't know what's competing with what this does in here, but we're gonna go through each one of these and tell you why we love it, some of the important components, because this is not just as easy as a new fragrance and that's it. There's the fragrance, of course, there's the presentation, and there's the little details inside that we are about to get into. So we smelled Prodigy.
Hold on. Before, if you're not subscribed to whichever one of us, please definitely do go ahead, subscribe.
Right.
Don't forget to hit that like button also, okay?
Right.
Yes, babe. Continue.
All that's super important.
Super important.
So we smelled Prodigy for the first time with Vika out in La Perfumeria in Raleigh, North Carolina, in the Crabtree Mall. So if you're in the area, you have a dope luxury fragrance store that you may not have even known is there. So check that out if you love fragrances like this or anything else that's in our channel. Vika has a lot of that stuff in there. So we smelled Prodigy, and what was your feeling?
I think when I smelled it the first time, I liked it. I don't think it was a love instantly right away. I was like, oh, this smells nice. But I think as it wears on your skin now, I don't know what the heck developed, but something changed, and oh my God, it just turned to this sexy, sultry kind of, it just make you kind of.
So what are the notes in this fragrance that captivated your imagination?
So some of the notes, hold on, let me give you all the notes. Are, in the top note, you get bergamot, cinnamon, rose milk. In the middle note is Longoza flower, whatever flower that is.
Longoza flower, okay.
creamy cafe latte, and you do get that.
That's the
It's
key. That
creamy.
is a heavy part of the story right there. Yeah.
See, because I always say how creamy and sexy it is. So I didn't know that was part of it inside there. I'm actually now truly looking at it and see what's in the middle. Patchouli, I love patchouli. And in the Drydown, one of my favorite, sandalwood, vanilla, blonde wood. So I love sandalwood because sandalwood give you this creaminess and the sexiness. But I didn't know that there was the creamy.
That cafe latte thing going on there, which.
Let me just spray it just for memories, because listen, y'all gotta smell, put your nose on this, because when you smell it, it literally kind of make your eyes just roll back.
All right. Well, that if I hadn't smelled it, I'd want to. And then so we smelled it at the store with Vika, and I will say that upon first smell, we're like, if this is on pre-order right now, we want to pre-order right now. There were two fragrances at the time. Vika only had Prodigy available for us to smell, and we did pre-order. We're like, all right, let us know when it gets there. And independently of all that, we go to Vegas for Glamcation, and while we're there, I think we were at the Venetian, right? And George is like, yeah, we're here at the Neiman right across the street. We cross the street, we go over.
Say no more. We on our way.
And I was able to smell Mentor. And Mentor, this bad boy right here. Now you will see that this presentation is very different from the traditional Mind Games bottle. This is a 225 milliliter bottle right here. So yeah, this one right here got my attention immediately. So what? First of all, what are the notes? The notes are gonna be salted caramel, Italian lemon, dark plum. In the mid, you're gonna get coffee. So you still get some of that coffee that she has over there. I get coffee too, but it's not just that. Cream de Cassis, amber resin, and if you already know I'm here for the party, if they say this, they got that Boya oud in the base. Some more sandalwood, which she loves, and some Tonka, which I love again. And it's just good. When I say unique, listen, oud fragrances, obviously, you're going to get some similarities because there's oud. And oud is one of those notes that you can't hide behind other things. You can blend it to make it more palatable in many cases, but the oud is always going to shine. And this right here is just so beautifully blended. It's smooth. It's an easy wear. It's not that, but it is elevated. That gourmand aspect to it with that salted caramel and that coffee, but that very smooth Boya oud, that sandalwood. It is a very sophisticated unisex for sure. But I will say this, that if you had to decide one or the other, I would say that this leans. If you had to choose, this is the one that the gentlemen are going to appreciate more.
Definitely.
And you're definitely going to get that really good attention when you're wearing this one.
Yeah.
And of course, this one right here, Prodigy, while I still find it wearable, and I do wear it, also unisex, but it will have more of those components that probably will be a little more enjoyable to the females. But at the end of the day, both of them unisex, interchangeable without a doubt. And you may have noticed that Nika went ahead and applied her fragrance out of one of these. So why are we applying fragrances out of what is a traveler? Well, we'll tell you why. Because with this 200 ml bottle right here, as
the decant and the crystal,
you notice, there is no atomizer. There is this crystal applicator. So as it goes in, you get it on there almost as you would with oils, right? And you can apply it directly onto skin. And listen, it definitely, the user experience is a little more enjoyable than your everyday typical atomizer style. But if you think to yourself, I don't want to do that, that's not practical, that's okay. because inside of these boxes that we have here, where the entire presentation comes in, so you'll see here you have that etched out area where the bottle once was, some information here, the perfumer, and when you open this right here, you'll see some travel bottles in there.
Right here.
Right? And these travel bottles you can fill up, take
4.
with you, give one away, whatever you want to do with it.
So
and you put
to
that, it's kind of expensive to give away. And you put one of those glass ones inside of here, and the box also comes with this applicator. And if you've checked out Nika's most recent video where she's actually filling up her travel, because she already ran through one of them. So you'll just open this up, you put this inside, fill it up, and then you fill up your travel one, which is, I mean, unique, just the whole process. I enjoyed that as well. Very different. You get
very bougie.
You get 2 2.25 bottles out of it. Now, the price is $8.95 for one of these with all it, but you're getting 2.25 bottles. So if you're the kind of person that I need a backup, you've already purchased your backup, with this, and it's just a great presentation. Like I always say, I love great presentations, and then I hate great presentations because you can't throw this stuff away. How do you throw away all this beautiful stuff? Like I want to, but I can't because it's just that nice aesthetically. But again, as I always say, the important part is the smell.
The smell.
Man, and this Mentor is just...
So I look at it like, and George said something, your mentor, I'm Prodigy.
I'm the mentor.
Which is so
I love it.
True, right?
That was a selling point. I was like, you know what? Throw it in the bag. Let's go. You're absolutely right.
It was so good because when I smell Mentor, I rarely ever put Mentor on because to me, I look at it, even though it's, to me, it lean a little masculine, but it's very unisex. But to me, because I like such very feminine fragrance. I don't want to smell like a man. Let me smell feminine because, listen, I'm in my soft girl era, right? So I want to smell feminine always. And to me, Prodigy kind of give you that. It's like one of those signature scents that you're going to be girly. You're going to just be in your soft girl era smelling good, looking good. And trust me, compliment getter all the time. You all know I always mix fragrances, right? So let me give y'all a perfect example. I did a video decanting and just spraying that. And I remember, I forget who commented and was like, only one?
A couple of people, I think.
Right? So the weird thing is, I try layering this thing with a whole bunch of stuff. You know what always comes out on top?
All the time. Yeah, it's crazy she says that because I remember even when we were in Vegas, she finally got, she tried it, she put it on, and she put on like 2 other fragrances.
Yeah. We were traveling, coming home.
And I was like, so no blending today? And she was like, yeah, I feel like it. I'm like, the only thing I smell cutting through everything was the Prodigy. Like, you can blend if you like. You can, but in those moments where the fragrance is so overpowering, and it's overpowering this way where...
But it's yet subtle.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's not a loud, offensive, screechy fragrance. It's just so potent that the notes in here are going to cover up the other
everything else
if you're really trying to blend. So you better overspray the other thing you
if
want
you want
to
that
blend.
to shine.
Right, if that's what you're trying to do. But I love it. I absolutely love it on her. I've worn it to work as well.
I love Mentor on you because that smells really good on you.
Listen,
which is weird.
Everybody knows I love ouds. I love gourmands. What do we have here? Again, salted caramel, coffee, dark plum, Italian lemon. And let me tell you, the Italian lemon is not going to be this very bright lemon that's going to turn it into a citrus flavor. It's one of those types of things where I always say, like, it just adds to the overall component of the fragrance itself. It's just another dimension, but it does stay in that slightly darker realm, creamy. That dark plum gives it that nice fruity, but still creamy, oudy, and
The
caramelly.
caramel
It has
is
so
so
many
sexy.
gourmand components, and that oud, that boya oud in the base is just so smooth and refined that you get this very creamy, caramelly, slightly woody fragrance with some, touches of bright components to make it very usable throughout any part of the day. I can't speak enough good stuff about this, but
So, I'm a fan.
does everybody want to spend $8.95?
Hell no.
No, not everybody wants to spend $8.95. And you definitely, I know a lot of people don't want to spend $8.95 on one purchase, and definitely don't want to go for round two. I'm still, but I did it twice. $8.95. $8.95. Am I mad? No, because I have a whole lot of fragrance that I love. I'm not gonna have to replace this ever, maybe, but if I do, it'll be a long time from now.
Maybe Prodigy.
But if you're saying to yourself, I would love this fragrance, but I don't want this big bottle. I don't need 225 ml right now. Maybe you just want 100 ml. Maybe you want the regular presentation. Right now at Neiman Marcus, you just go to the website right now and look it up. Go to their page, find Mind Games, and go to all collections, and you will see these two should be the first two. And
the chess piece.
They have the 100 mLs. Now the 100 mLs are going to look more. They actually look something like this, just smaller. The Prodigy is going to be an all white bottle with the. I believe it has a king.
I have a picture of it.
Okay, there you go.
So the dark.
Let's get that up there.
Yeah.
So this is what we're looking at here with this one. And this is what they look like. So this is the presentation for the smaller bottles, if that's what you'd rather buy. And with these right here, the price is going to be $475.
Oh, $475.
So $475. So if you don't want the big presentation, you don't want to spend $895, rounding out to what's it called, $900 if you prefer. You have a way more affordable bottle you can buy, and those bottles look amazing. Still, the aesthetic is fire. But again, like I always say, what's inside, it's what's gonna make you want to buy this, and it's sexy. It's sultry. What was the other one you said?
Sophisticated.
And sophisticated. Man, all of the S's all at once.
Just like Seneca.
Just sexy, sophisticated, sultry, and Seneca approved. Listen, all of the S's. This is fire stuff. This is really good stuff. It's a little bit more on the pricey side than we're typically used to, but also if you're getting into luxury fragrances, these prices may be something you want to start getting used to, especially if you're buying fragrances from like Europe or bigger houses that have exclusives for like when they have them over there at Harrods. You're gonna find some exclusives that have aesthetically are more built up than the original bottles, and they're gonna get a price upgrade as well. So that's something you should consider. But again, you have the 100 mLs, a little more affordable. You have the 225 whopping mLs with these little travelers right here, and of course you have the other travelers inside that you can keep as a spare,
Decanter, give
away. And again, just because of the ease of how you can decant these, if you have your own little decant bottles, you can actually sample them out to friends, family, if you so please. I choose not to because I want all of mine, but you do what you do with your money and your bottles. But ultimately, great purchases, right?
Listen, I would say even though it's so pricey, I think it's literally worth it.
Yeah, I agree.
Because it's compliment getter every time, and it lasts all day. I wear this to work, guys, and lit up the hall. So what I did, I told my friends, my co-workers, I would give them a spray. I was like, sorry, I can't give y'all a decant because this is too expensive. So when I would spray them, I remember one particular, she was like, I went home and my wife was all over me. I could smell this thing next day, Nika. I was like, but when they hear the price, they're like,
yeah, right. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. And that's, you have to be responsible for your own purchases, price points, and all that. What's comfortable for you and realistic for you. And if it's not, then it's just not, and that's okay as well. I don't believe in shaming anybody for what they do or don't purchase. But if this is something that you do want to try, you need to check out your nearest Neiman Marcus. And if you are near Neiman Marcus, talk to one of the sales reps, find out what's going on there, because you might be lucky enough to be one of the cities that George Tomov will be touching down on next, where he actually does a full presentation to talk to you about all of these products, along with the entire line of Mind Games. And if you're lucky enough, you might get some cocktails and snacks out of it as well.
Yeah.
And hey, listen, if they do the White Russians at the location you're at, 1 drink, please. 2.
You can definitely buy more than you went there to get.
You know what? I didn't think about that. I bought 1. I knew exactly what to buy. I bought 1 that day. But yeah, the entire experience is awesome. George is a great person. He communicates with you face to face at the event. He gives you his actual undivided attention when you come up to him and talk to him. He will make recommendations based on what you like. Very knowledgeable on the entire line and all the fragrances in there. We ultimately are super happy with our purchases. Yeah. And additionally, before we even came to the over there where the other fragrances are, we started with Double Attack and
French Defense.
French Defense. Cherry goodness. Double Attack, chocolatey, citrusy goodness as well. Earthy a little bit as well. They're doing phenomenal things with fragrances, both inside of the bottle and outside, with that wonderful aesthetic. I'm a fan. I enjoyed this. She's obviously a fan, and I'm more of a fan when she's wearing it, and she happens to be a little bit more of a fan when I'm wearing it, and that's okay as well. So shout out to Mind Games.
I know.
Big shout out to George for making all this possible. And like I said, check out your local Neiman Marcus, where you will be able to find some more information on this, and you might be in the position to find yourself right in front of George while he's telling you all about his amazing
whole presentation
and maybe some samples. Who knows? I mean, everything is possible. You got to get yourself there. So
definitely get your nose on it, guys, because I think it is so worth it and so sexy and such a signature scent for who is looking for the next signature scent.
Bang, you got it right there.
This is it. If only I was a signature scent type of girl.
If only I was a signature scent person, right? The thing is, I'm never going to be a signature scent person, but this is absolutely signature scent worthy. And that's the other thing. If you're not trying to do a million bottles, and you have right all you need right here for a while. If you're like, I want that one fragrance that I'm going to wear all the time, and when people smell that, they know
it's me.
Hey, what's the name? Was walking down this hallway. They'll know that's you. Because the other thing, I don't compare these fragrances to another fragrance. Yes, you have gourmand. Yes, you have oud, and a lot of fragrances may do that, but they found their own unique way to make this happen. Whether it's that wonderful coffee latte you're gonna get in Prodigy, or that caramel, that salted caramel and coffee with oud that you're gonna get in Mentor. It's just a great user experience, and we are happy to have it in our collection, and hopefully you'll check it out as well. And if you do, I would say, if you've seen this video and you thought, I'm gonna go try that, if you do, come back, comment, let us know what you think. Maybe we're wrong. I doubt we're wrong, but maybe we're wrong. Let us know your experience with these fragrances, because we are having a great experience right now.
It really,
it's good. It's very good. It's good enough that maybe we might have to turn these cameras off for a little while and let y'all get back to what y'all doing.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Anyway, with all that said,
comment down below if you have tried this. Let me know what you think. If you have the same views as we do, and if you have not tried this, definitely get your nose on it. I don't think you'll regret it. You might want to back off when you see the price, but as we said, there's 2 new ones that's half the price of this. Definitely.
And I think they said they're shipping October 9th.
Yep.
So get in early, and you might get your bottle really quick. Check out NeimanMarcus.com, and you will see their new they look really sleek bottles.
Oh God, yeah.
If I didn't already have this big bottle,
I
would have added those to the collection. We're too deep in right now. We're gonna keep these and be happy with that. But yeah, check it out. Check out Neiman Marcus. Check out Mind Game, and check out George Tomov's page. We will put all that information in the description.
What one you think gonna go down first?
We all know. I think we all know that hers is gonna go down way way before mine, but
Oh, it's so sexy though. I really like it.
yeah, that's good stuff. That is really, really good stuff. All right,
Anyway.
folks. Thank you very much for watching,
Thank you.
hearing our
Comment
thoughts
down below.
on all these amazing fragrances right here and everything that did it there. And standing by while we ramble and drink.
Yeah.
Very nice as well.
Definitely. If you're not subscribed, as I said before, please definitely go ahead, hit that subscribe button. I don't think you'll regret it. Make sure you're following Rico. Make sure you're following me. You'll get more info.
Oh, make sure you're following us here and on YouTube as well.
Oh, yes.
We do a whole lot. We do a whole lot.
On Instagram,
And
TikTok.
check out on YouTube. Nika is always linking up. Now they're getting back into the game.
Yes.
Herself.
I'm back.
And Miss Pat, who every now and then we got to get into it. But it's all love. Their family over there. Cassandra and Jessica, the 4 horsemen ladies over there, knocking out great content.
Yes.
And you can check me, Unaverage Joe, and Elroy
Elroy.
Preps and my brother Josh over on Instagram currently. But we're about to make a move over to YouTube little by little as well, where we discover new houses and let you know all the great new fragrances that we discover. And hey, sometimes we discover something that we don't love, but we'll let you know that as well. So I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
Mind Games, Prodigy, Mentor. Neiman Marcus has them. The store has that, or their actual website has them as well. And follow George Somoff because he loves that too.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's it. Thank you very much, folks. Like I said, it's fragged out, swagged out,
Nika.
and Nika.
And we're out.
That's that. We out.
Bye, guys.